Hello students, welcome to your World Around Us class, and in today's class we will be discussing more about globes and maps. In the previous class you saw video about how the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan went around the earth. He sailed through the earth and found out how the earth was spherical in shape. So according to his research, he found out that when the ship sailed along the horizon, this region is said to be the horizon of the earth. When it sailed around the horizon, it did not fall off, but it went on sailing and it came back to the position from where he had started. So according to this theory, he proved that the earth was spherical in shape and not flat or square or rectangular in shape. Then further, more scientists kept on making different findings and then suggested a spherical shape for the earth, and they also designed a globe for the earth. What is a globe? Let us know more about it. Do you have a globe at home? If yes, then please do observe it and see that globes are always tilted on their axis. This is said to be the North Pole and this is said to be the South Pole. But you can see here that the earth is not straight. It is a bit tilted, and this shows that the earth is also tilted in our solar system. The globe is always mounted on an axial stand and tilted in its axis. The globe is also a bit bulged in the center and a bit flat at the poles. The globe shows the picture model of the earth. It also shows the distribution of continents, the ocean and different tiny islands present on different regions of the earth. The advantages of studying with the globe is that it helps us easy picturization of the earth and also help us locate different countries and different islands. But along with the advantages, there are some disadvantages too. Those are, you cannot carry a globe to different places. As this is a huge model, carrying such huge globes becomes very difficult. Globe does not show the part of entire earth at a time. If we are facing any part of the globe, then it shows the country which we are looking at, and it is also difficult to handle such heavy model of the globe. Hence, few researchers came up with the idea of designing a map. What is a map? Let us look into it. A map is a drawing of different parts of the world on a flat surface. You can see this is a flat surface and it shows all the countries or all the continents on the earth. The map shows specific details of every area. They show boundaries of different countries. They are very convenient to carry also, as you can fold them or roll them and carry wherever you want. This also helps us easy observation of different continents easily in a sight. Let us know more about different types of maps. The three different types of map are political map, the physical map and the thematic map. Let us now look into more details of these three types of maps. Let us first know about a political map. The political map shows political features such as the boundaries of different states, its capital and major towns of the country. Political maps are like the outline of a country. It only helps us know the different shapes of the country and their size. The physical map is of more importance as it shows different physical divisions of the different countries, like the mountains, the plain lands, forest region, water bodies, rivers and different valley regions. These maps also help us navigate or move from one country to another by looking at the landforms and different routes through which we can pass through one country to another. The third kind of map is the thematic map. These maps are designed on a particular theme, showing the distribution of variety of things like the distribution of railroad, the distribution of rivers, the distribution of rainfall, vegetation and minerals in different countries. This thematic map is showing distribution through colors. This map here is showing some kind of distribution of population. Different colors are used to represent different population of different countries. So this was all about the globes and different type of maps. In the next class, we will know more about maps. Thank you.